February 2nd, 2026 Daily Bread. Passage Matthew chapter 6, verse 1 to 8, and verse 16 to 18. Key verse 4, title. God sees what is done in secret. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. And when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the street corners to be seen by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father, who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. And when you pray, do not keep on babbling like pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask Him. When you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they are fasting. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you fast, put oil on your head and wash your face, so that it will not be obvious to others that you are fasting, but only to your Father, who is unseen. And your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. Daily Bread Message. Jesus teaches His people how to do righteousness. Often people act, not only to help others, but also to be seen and praised by them. Some religious leaders craved attention and publicly announced their righteous acts to be honored by others. Jesus calls us to do righteous acts with the right motive, to please God, to help the needy, and to care for them genuinely. Giving to the poor is a good, necessary act, yet God sees the motive behind it. It should be done in such a way that the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing. It should be done before the eyes of God. And God's reward will always be far greater than human praise. Jesus also teaches us the right way to pray. The religious leaders sought attention by praying loudly in public places. But Jesus calls us to pray in private, where we can focus on God with a sincere heart, listening and speaking to Him, simply and honestly, in alignment with His will. God desires our hearts, not our performance in prayer. Fasting is a valuable spiritual discipline. But Jesus warns against fasting merely to gain recognition from others. He teaches us to fast in secret before God. We should strive for genuine devotion, with the right motive, seeking God's approval and reward above all else. Prayer. Lord, you see what I do. Help me live by faith in your eyes, simply and genuinely. One word God sees and rewards.